Hey guys, how's it going? Today I come to you live from the beach, close to where I live, and hope you guys are doing great. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the importance of being out in nature. For me, being out in nature is one of those things where I feel like I can come back to a sense of home, if that makes any sense. In other words, I feel like I'm able to just completely be myself here and just enjoy the beauty of the present moment in a way that's very difficult to do when you're out in the city or you're with many people. It's hard to connect with the deepest part of yourself, and that's why I enjoy being out here in nature and looking at the beautiful waves, the sky, seeing the open sky and the clouds move. It makes you take a step back, and really appreciate everything that you have and the beauty that is nature. And for me, it's been one of the most powerful tools for just getting a sense of direction in my life. Being able to come here and think about what my next steps are, what are the things that I'm trying to achieve, the next goals, what's my vision for the next chapter of my life. And coming here, especially to the ocean, it allows me to open my mind such that I'm able to see these new ideas, these new goals more clearly in my mind. It allows me to create focus in my life. The beauty of the ocean, for me, has been just bringing everything into perspective, right? My problems, everything that I'm going through in my life, they're completely irrelevant compared to something as majestic as the ocean, where everything just seems infinite and so beautiful. So I think it's important for us to take time to be out in nature and really reconnect with the beauty that it has to offer. Whether it be the beach or somewhere out, in a park, state park, national park, you're able to just immerse yourself in that environment. In a sense, it's free of wanting anything. You're just experiencing it as it is, and all the beauty that it entails, and it's very humbling and beautiful. A friend of mine recently told me that being out in nature is actually a form of active recovery, in terms of recovering from something that you might be going through mentally, like working hard on a particular project, or really being focused on your career. Being out in nature is something that allows you to really disconnect from all of that for a second and just experience the beauty that is at this moment. So I've always found myself come here whenever I feel at a loss of direction, at a loss of words, disconnected from purpose. I come here and I'm able to really come back to home, in a sense. Come back to a place where I can completely be myself without any worry of judgment or the need to fulfill anything. I'm able to bask in the magic of God and the world. So I strongly urge you guys, if you haven't tried this before, as a way of, rekindling a sense of something greater than yourself in life. Being out in nature is definitely one of those things where it's, for the most part, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything, and you're able to, enjoy yourself and be out with these little critters here. They're so cute. They just love being out here too. Yeah, it's really a nice experience. Nature. I've been doing it now for close to 4 or 5 years now, actively seeking to be out in nature, and it's been one of the things that has helped me maintain my positive outlook on life and my joy. Is being out here, beautiful places like this, getting to experience the wonder of the world. What the world has to offer. There's so much out here, and sometimes we're stuck in our minds, but nature allows us to expand our perspective and our reality. So for example, here you're looking at the horizon, you're looking at everything around you, and it's hard to describe with words. You just feel infinite. You feel like you can do anything. You feel like you're on top of the world, so to speak. And so I wanted to share this with you guys as a beautiful token of life. I urge all of you to go out there and experience life. Time will pass either way. And so, it's a wonderful thing if we're able to go out and experience the simple things in life that are free, but they can bring so much joy and perspective and clarity and a sense of being grounded in something that's true into our lives. So that's why I love being out in nature. It's also a great place to meditate. I enjoy meditating, especially in places like this where I'm able to just sort of walk, and as I hear the sound of the waves and everything going on, I'm able to think about my life in a critical way and just appreciate everything, for what it is. Not trying to control anything, not trying to get my way, but just appreciating the moment for what it is. One of the secrets to true happiness, from what I've heard and experienced today, is being okay with whatever is at the moment, no matter what that is. If you're able to be with it and accept it, even though you're striving for something better, and you're always going to push for your highest version of yourself. You're able to be at peace as much as you can in clarity with what is, then there's a sense of connection with the whole universe, everything that exists. You become in tune with that, you become one with that. So being out in nature for me has allowed me to do that in a profound way. So I urge all of you, get out here, get out in nature, wherever it may be. And I often find myself doing this in solitude because it brings about, again, that aspect of being contemplating about your life, of introspecting, looking deep within yourself, understanding yourself through this quiet time of self-reflection. So I thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys think. Being out in nature, let me know your favorite spots and how it makes you feel. Until next time, guys.